What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
What for? I told you I'm not going to marry you. I'll choose my own husband.
And who will want you? Look at you. You go out alone with men, your face all painted. How many times have you been out with him, huh?
Okay, listen, sport.
Keep out of it, Cliff.
Tell me, Litza. You sleep with him? He made you a good lover? But you're wrong.
Your innocent Mrs. Kennedy has made at least 3 large heroin drops into this country. This is the first time they've been able to catch her with the goods.
Mrs. Carlson?
Lazy little bastard. You've done all you're ever gonna do to me.
No! No! God! I'll get some help, Mrs. Colson. I'll get an ambulance.
No! There's no point, is there? He's dead.
Are you sure?
The bastard's dead!
All right, Mrs. Colson, calm down.
It's all so easy. All those years of bashings and drinking and swearing. And all I had to do was kill him. He gave me this. Made such a big thing out of it when he won it at the pub. It's the only way I got things. Raffles or poker games. No! I want you to stay here, Miss Ferguson. I haven't made up my mind what to do yet.
Has Joan Ferguson signed in yet?
No. Doesn't look as though she has.
I wonder what's happened to her.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. She was supposed to take over from Helen O'Shea, wasn't she?
Yes, 45 minutes ago. Well, it looks as though I'll be doing my first night shift.
Oh, you can't do that. You must be dead on your feet. Oh, have you phoned her?
Yes, but there's no answer. I'm starting to worry. It's not like her to be late, is it?
No, it certainly isn't. Look, I pass her house more or less on the way home. I'll look in and see if she's all right, if you like.
Would you, Meg? In the meantime, I'll start doing her rounds.
Are you sure you're all right?
No, but there's only one way for me to learn, isn't there? Thanks again, Meg. And phone through when you get home, all right?
Do you get the feeling she could run this place single-handed?
All I wanted to do was to have a party. Just for the 3 of us. I had to try for Jilly's sake. I mean, broken marriages are supposed to mess kids up.
Well, it won't do her much good seeing her father like this. Why don't I take her to my place?
No, Miss Ferguson, you'll only call the police and I don't want them here yet.
Why not? They'll have to be told sooner or later.
Because they'll take Jilly away and I don't want that. I've wasted 10 years of my life, Miss Ferguson. 10 years with that drunken slop. And now I'm free. So I just want to enjoy it for a while before the police get here.
Look, you'll be all right, Mrs. Carlson. I'll tell them just what sort of a man your husband was.
Mummy, has party started yet?
Play outside, Jill. Your mother's not quite ready yet.
What happened, Mum?
Come here, love.
Jill, why don't you go and find Major? Hey, we don't want him to get out again, do we?
At the table, what happened? It was beautiful.
Your father decided he didn't want a party today, love. We'll have one some other time, okay?
Dad!
Jill, why don't we go and feed Major, eh?
Daddy, he's hurt himself. Mum, look.
God's sake, Mrs. Colson, think. The child's going to have to live with this on her mind for the rest of her life.
Oh, we don't want that, do we? You're right, Miss Ferguson, when you think about it. I don't guess Jilly or me have got much to look forward to. So there's only one way out, isn't there?
Bloody hell, where have you been?
Come on, B, the knockoff bill's just gone. I'd have got the speeding ticket if I'd gone any faster.
Yeah, well, sit down. I want a word with you.
Oh, hang on, wait till I have a fag. Anyway, what do you mean where I've been? I haven't set eyes on you since this morning. What do Reynolds want?
She and Douglas wanted to string me up by the thumbs. And if what they told me was true, then I don't blame them.
Douglas? Bloody hell. What did he want?
He wanted to know why I was sticking up for a known drug runner called Maggie Kennedy.
Oh.
Listen, she's been doing it for years. And bloody hell, Lizzie, you knew all along.
Oh, but... Oh, no, I did not straight off.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't we go ahead and write that letter and make a fool of myself?
But, B, I didn't know then, not for sure.
This is me, Lizzie. Look, I know she's an old mate of yours, but don't I count anymore?
Oh, B, don't say things like that. I love you like you were my own. That's why I didn't say anything. After all that trouble with Zara and Mackenzie, I thought you might crack up when you heard that she was a drug runner. It was awful. I wanted to tell you.
All right,
because...
all right, love.
You know I love you.
Come on, I'm not mad at you. But as for your mate Maggie, well, that's different. And I promise you she's not going to get away with it.
Anyone home? Joe?
You're not being fair, Mrs. Coulson. She's only a child. She's got her whole life ahead of her.
Yeah, until she grows up and meets someone like her father.
For God's sake, that doesn't happen to everyone.
How would you know? You're not married. Talk to the women in your prison, they'll tell you. We haven't got a chance.
You can't compare Jill to them. She's got a mother who loves her.
Jilly's mother killed her father. Now just shut up!
Everything will be all right, Jill. Don't you worry. Your mother's just a bit upset.
But what did she do to Daddy? She said she
Dad's
killed
had an accident, Jill. That's why Mummy's crying.
Lie to her, she's not an idiot.
All right. But there's no need to frighten her, is there? Jill. Jill, listen to Major. You must be getting very hungry.
I just wish the police would hurry up. I feel so useless here.
Are you sure Joan was all right?
Well, as far as I know. I mean, I think she saw me, so she'll know help's on the way.
Well, thank God you suggested going there.
Oh, I have to go, Mrs. Reynolds. I think the police have arrived.
All right, Meg, but phone me as soon as you can.
I was wondering when you'd show up, Bee.
I'm not surprised, because you're in trouble, Grandma. Big trouble.
Oh, that's very observant of you, Bee. I've got 20 years in the pen, and you tell me I'm in trouble. I should never have known.
Don't you get too clever with me, Kennedy. You might be too old to give a thumping, but there's more than one way of dealing with your kind.
Now, just a minute, Bee. You've got me down as a pusher. Well, I'm not, and I never have been. Okay. So I had a fair idea of what I was carrying, but I didn't know for sure. And I figured as long as I didn't, it didn't matter. I mean, as long as the money was all...
You filthy old hypocrite. Where do you think that money came from? Kids. Very sick kids.
Oh, yes, honey, I know, and it's very sad, but we're all given the same chances in life now.
My God! You're worse than I thought. I don't give much for your chances, lady, not when the others find out what fools you've made of them.
Don't you underestimate me, Bee. I've taken out a little insurance in case of anything like that happening.
Oh, this should be good.
It is. My lawyer is getting a letter tomorrow, and he has instructions to open it if anything happens to me.
Well, complete with a list of names and mine at the top, right?
Something like that.
Nice try, Kennedy. But it won't work. You see, I've got nothing to lose. I'm here for the duration.
And what about the others? Don't you care about them?
Smith! Kennedy! Why aren't you in the dining room?
Just coming, Mrs. Reynolds.
Smith!
Just coming, Mrs. Reynolds.
Where he was en route from. He comes up, I'll tell him to step it up.
Just like the lady said, Sarge. 2 adult females and a child. One with a knife looks pretty panicky, though.
Can't something be done before someone gets hurt?
Normal procedure, Mrs. Morris. As soon as we arrive, they panic. We have to let her calm down before we talk to her. All right, people, we need your help. Anybody here know the occupants of this house?
Yes, I do. I live next door.
What's your name, madam?
Mrs. Hibbert.
Right, Mrs. Hibbert, what can you tell us? Names and so on.
I'm not sure about that. It's Carlton or something like that. But I'll tell you what, though. I'm not surprised this happened.
Yeah, why so?
It's the same every night. He'd come home drunk, and that's when the fights start. Or bring his drunken mates home. And that wasn't any better.
Right. Thanks, Mrs. Hibbert. Hey, Roy, you sure there wasn't a male in there?
Didn't see one, Sarge, but these are in the letterbox. Seems like the name's Coulson.
Well, there's the whole story, Mrs. Morris. Drunken husband, letterbox full of bills. Sign of the times. Now, look, are you sure your friend can look after herself?
Yeah, she's all right. She's a trained prison officer. It's the child I'm worried about. She looked terrified.
Yeah, well, I'd like you to stay if you would. I warn you, it could be a long night.
I'm used to it.
I didn't think there was anyone here.
Just me. Do you want some telly?
No, thanks. I just came down to get the paper.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Bitsy, you haven't been out of your room all day. That's what you ran away from home for. Look, don't worry about him. Manoli was wrong. He should know better. The old ways don't work in this country. You can see that. Why can't he?
But I'm not sure they are wrong. I'm not sure Manoli was wrong.
You're joking. Look, I don't know much Greek, but I know what he called you yesterday, and it wasn't very nice. You're not a second-class citizen. If he wants to carry on, let him go back to Greece.
Don't talk about him like that. At least he didn't try to do what Cliff did last night.
Oh, come on. Now, Cliff's not perfect, but he wouldn't try anything unless someone gave him the come on.
Hey, just a minute. I wish you'd make up your mind on this. 1 minute we're all equal, and now poor little Cliff couldn't do anything wrong unless some woman led him astray. You sound just like my mother.
Oh, let's just stop twisting things. I'm only trying to help you.
Yeah, well, you know what you can do with your help?
Why the hell don't they leave us alone? It's our problem. It's got nothing to do with them.
It's gone too far for that, Mrs. Coulson. You haven't forgotten what you've done, have you?
He deserved it.
I know that. Why don't you tell them? I'll back you up.
Mrs. Coulson, can you hear me? This is Sergeant Williams.
Go away. Leave us alone.
I'd like to talk to you, Mrs. Coulson. We understand the problem you're having, but what you're doing isn't going to help. Please come out so we can talk.
He means it, Mrs. Coulson. He just wants to talk.
Shut up. I've made up my mind. I don't care about me, but I'm not going to let them have Jilly. She's had it rotten all her life. She deserves better.
You call what you're going to do better? Look at her. The kid's terrified. Terrified of her own mother.
Mr. Ferguson, if you can, give us a signal if the child is all right.
I'll turn the light on, Mrs. Coulson, shall I?
loves me. It was us against him. I had to protect her when he tried to hit her all the time. She loves me. Oh, don't, darling. It's all right. Mummy loves you. Don't be frightened.
It's all right, Jill. It's all over. All we've got to do now is help your mum.
They're coming out, Sarge.
All right, get ready. Make sure those people keep back.
Not such a long night after all, Sergeant.
It's not over yet. This could be a false alarm.
The knife.
Good work, Miss Ferguson.
Mr. Coulson's inside. He doesn't need a doctor, so could you leave him there till the little girl's gone?
Understood. How is she?
Jill. She's all right. A brave girl, aren't you, Jill? Now, you, go with the constable here and he'll give you something nice to eat.
No.
Hey. Now listen, I've got to tell the sergeant everything that's happened. Now, what about Major? He hasn't been fed yet. Oh, now we don't want him to go hungry, do we?
Any time you want to change uniforms, Miss Ferguson, that was a brave act.
Yes, Joan, I agree.
Don't be ridiculous. I was just trying to stay alive. Well, where's my dog? I suppose you've let him get out.
No, we put him in your house. We'll need a stay.
Yeah, all right, later.
Sorry. So who's on kitchen duty tonight? I'm so hungry I could eat my own feet.
Yours is in the oven.
Yeah, greasy chops and leathery eggs, I'll bet.
Well, you didn't say what time you'd be coming home, did you?
And what's the matter with you, Smiley? I'm the one's got to eat it.
Well, I suppose I may as well tell you now as later. I just had a fight with Litza.
Oh, what about?
She said something about Cliff, and then I lost my temper.
Was it about last night? Yeah, I see. He's been a naughty boy again, huh?
Oh, come on, Jude, not you too.
Mickey, you saw him. He couldn't wait to get out of here.
Well, he was embarrassed. Why are you all against him? Even when we were at uni, people used to run to me with stories about him.
Even then, huh? Well, it seems to me there's a message there somewhere. Come on, Mickey, be honest with yourself. You're like your father. You're a giver. Cliff is completely opposite.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Oh. All right, then. Will you give me one example of one thing he's contributed to the relationship? You see? You know, Mickey, there's an old saying. Don't mess in other people's lives until you've sorted out your own, okay?
Believe me, Mr. Harvey, I can sympathize with you. But I'm afraid you'll have to wait till tomorrow to ask her during visiting hours. I am the governor, Mr. Harvey. All right, then. Goodbye. Mr. Harvey would like to know where his wife hid the can opener. Now, what are you doing back here?
Well, I thought I'd take over from you.
Oh, thanks, Meg, but there's no need for that.
Well, it would suit me, actually. I may have to take some time off next Friday.
Well, all right. Oh, Joan phoned from the police station.
Oh, how's she bearing up?
Fine. In fact, she wanted to come back and finish her shift.
Oh, no. What did you say?
Oh, I told her not to come back till tomorrow.
Good.
What about this Coulson woman? Are we likely to see her here?
Oh, I hope not. Although I suppose we're going to have to, sooner or later. They took her straight off to hospital for psychiatric evaluation. She's a real mess.
Yes, I can imagine. Meg, I need some advice. If this woman really did threaten to kill Joan, what's the normal procedure if she comes here? I mean, do I keep them apart or what?
Well, There are no set rules, actually. I think our main worry will be the women. I mean, if they hear that Colson threatened to kill her daughter, well, you know what happened to Denise Taylor.
Oh, God. Here we go again.
We spell for 1 point. Now, here's the item we promised you on the police siege at Flemington. Late this evening, a woman walked into a scene of
God, you look quiet. What's going
on? The neighbor, Mrs. Carol Colson, had stabbed her husband to death and then threatened to kill herself and her 9-year-old daughter. The unnamed woman talked Mrs. Colson into handing over the knife and surrendering to the police. We'll bring you more details as they come to hand.
Well, there's another good bloke gone west.
Oh, come on, love. That poor woman must have gone through hell to have done something like that.
That poor child I'm sorry for. What's she got now?
Yeah, it's a pity she wasn't a bit older. You could have put her on dope. Then she'd be dead in no time and have no worries.
Oh, that's a bit rough, Bee.
Oh, you think so, do you, Maxine? Well, let me tell you a few things about this dear little old lady. She has played all of us for a bunch of suckers. You see, I had a few words with the top brass today, and the American State Department have been after her for years.
What for?
Drug running, but then we all knew that, didn't we? What we didn't know is that she's been doing it all over the world. She's killed kids in countries we haven't even heard of.
That is not true. I never sold it.
Oh, cut the crap, Kennedy. Now, just you think about it. If your grandchildren got hooked on dope, who would you blame? The pusher or the smuggler?
Oh, but that's different. They wouldn't. They're only kids. Well, they wouldn't.
You shouldn't be in here for smuggling, Kennedy. You should be in here for murder.
But it can't have been too bad living in the country. I mean the real country. No cops, no hassles.
Honey, in the 1930s, we didn't even have electricity. No bright lights, no nothing.
Oh, yeah. Didn't think of that.
So then I got married, well, just to break the boredom, and it was worse. Do you know, I even envied Lizzie. Can you imagine that? I envied the shearer's cook, because she got to travel from station to station.
But didn't you ever go to town?
Honey, our nearest neighbor was 100 miles away.
Well, how'd you put up with it?
Well, I didn't. As soon as my husband died, I sold the station to the first bidder and took off. Oh, Maxie, you won't believe it. Oh, the bright lights, the big cities, and all those wonderful young American sailors.
Now you're talking. Did all right for yourself, did you?
I did exceptionally well, thank you. Parties, dancing, black market liquor. Oh, it was wild magic. The world was mine, Maxie. It was a war, but it was wonderful, and I loved it.
Yeah. While all our boys were being shot at over there, she's having a ball with the Yanks.
Not for long, Lizzie, because then I met Bud.
Is he the one you married?
Yep, he sure was, and that's when the magic stopped. He took me back to the States, and would you believe it, I finished up on another goddamn farm.
You're kidding.
Crazy, wasn't it? So I had a baby daughter and settled down to the business of growing old. Before I knew it, I was a widow and a grandma. It wasn't fair, because I hadn't really lived at all. It's like that, isn't it, Lizzie? Life's gone before you know it. And then my son-in-law set me up in this camper van and sent me touring around the world. Okay, so I knew I was carrying drugs, but I didn't care. It was exciting, and I was free. And I never thought, you know what B said about the kids. I never thought.
Maggie Mullins. You're a crazy old bugger.
Come along, ladies. Well, hurry up or you'll all miss breakfast.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, Mrs. Morris. What do we have to do to miss lunch?
Oh, there you go. We're having Irish stew tonight, and that's my favourite.
Lizzie, that's enough. Right, ready, Bea? Ready for another day? Yep. How about her, though? Carter, you're supposed to be up and ready when I open that door.
Oh, bloody hell, I only got to sleep an hour ago.
Why? Sick of something?
Yeah. Sick of her snoring. Like sleeping in a bloody cattle yard.
Oh, you really are running for a fall, aren't you?
All right, Bea, off you go.
Now, I am warning you for your own good, Carter. If you want your stay in here to be reasonably painless, I suggest you stop rubbing people up the wrong way. Understand?
Wouldn't dream of it. Can I go and have my shower? Well, what's the heavy look for?
I've seen you before. I know I have.
Can't think where. Unless you got a night job too. Anyway, keep working on it. Let me know what you come up with.
Nothing like shower.
Come on, you old parts. Hurry up, will ya? Well, Lizzie, I think you better hit the dye bottle again, love. Black hairs are showing through.
Shut your mouth. For your information, I never use dye. It upsets me scalp.
Talking about your legs, not your head.
Do you know you're a very unpleasant little person, Carter?
Oh, you bet I do, Grandma. I'm getting better at it every day.
Ambition's a fine thing, honey, but I'd aim a little higher if I were you.
You know what I like about you, Carter?
Nothing. Oh, look at the little hussy. In my young day, a lady never got undressed in front of anybody.
Well, that's your tough luck. I'd say if you got pretty things, show 'em.
Come on, ladies. Thought you'd all gone down the plug hole.
If the lady of the house wants to go gallivanting around the place, leaving me on kitchen duty, then it's going to be breakfast a la Wallace. Free-range eggs, sourdough toast, chamomile tea. What more could you ask?
Thanks, Wally.
Look, I've got my own opinion about this, Cliff, but I've got to keep my mouth shut because that crazy daughter of mine thinks he's the ant's pants. Aren't you going to eat your eggs?
I can't. Eggs bring me out in a rash.
Well, waste not, want not. There's one thing I do agree with this Cliff about, though, and that's his taste in women. Perfect. Something wrong with the toast, too?
It's brown bread. I only eat
Why? Worse than my daughter.
I'm really worried that Manoli will tell my parents about the other night. Honestly, Wally, I couldn't face them if he did.
I don't think so. No. Unless I'm completely wrong about him, I think he'll keep it a deep, dark secret.
Why not? He was really mad with me.
Well, that's just it. His ego took a nosedive. That very ego will stop him talking about it. Yep. I mean, if his mates ever found out.
Oh, he wouldn't tell them. He's not like that.
You're really fond of him, aren't you? Tell you what I'll do. You tell me where he works. I'll go around and have a chat to him. We'll straighten the whole thing out.
Oh, no, you mustn't, Wally.
You got two choices. Either you tell me where he works, or you eat my cooking for a week.
Well, I don't care how bloody tough she reckons she is. I'll flatten her next time she gives you a hard time.
You just keep out of it. I can look after myself.
Now, just a moment, Lizzie. I know you used to be able to mix it in the 30s, but I don't fancy your chances now.
Oh, you shut up too, Maggie Mullins. I'm not too sure if I've forgiven you yet.
All right, Lizzie, come on, that's enough. Move along. I'd like a word with you, Carter. Are you connected with the PRG?
Sorry, the what?
The Prisoners Reform Group. Is that where I've seen you? All right, if that's the way you want to play it. Breakfast's in 10 minutes. Hey, Carter, I'm just about fed up with you. Now, I don't mind having to share a dorm with you, but you keep your gear out of my locker, lady, or I'm going to get very unpleasant.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, mate. We're not open.
I realise that. Manoli Caponis. Is he here yet?
Hey, Manoli, cabe usted na CD.
Thanks. Could I have a word with you? You remember me? Wally Wallace.
Yeah. Why are you here?
It's just, well, I don't want to stick my nose in where it doesn't belong, but I'd like to discuss a mutual friend. Litza. She told me what happened the other night.
Look, mister, I'm not interested, okay?
I think you'd change your mind if you knew how upset she is.
She's upset. She didn't look too upset to me the other night when that friend of hers brought her home.
Well, I know how it must have looked, but you're wrong.
Come on, I got eyes. Look, I got work to do. I can't stand
Will
around
you just talk
talking
to her?
No. It's not your business, so forget it, okay?
Look, you don't know it, but you're a lucky man, Manoli. She's very fond of you.
Mr. Wallace. Look, I'm sorry about that, but, well, I wasn't expecting it, and I was pretty mad the other night, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't blame you. I would have been too. So was Litza. That's all I wanted to tell you.
How is she?
Oh, she's very unhappy. She's very lost. And she's very fond of you. But I suppose you realised that, didn't you?
No. I always hoped she was. I didn't know for sure. It sounds funny, but we've never really been alone, Mr. Wallace. We haven't been able to tell each other things like that.
How come?
Because we're always chaperoned. We didn't like it, but our parents thought it was good enough for them, then it's good enough for us.
The good old days, eh? Well, why don't we break with tradition? Can you take an hour off from the cafe?
You bet. Can you wait for me? I have to tell Peter I'm going.
Go.
Stay where you are. I'm right behind you. Good timing. Sorry, I had to go to D Division.
I was told you wanted to see me.
Yes, I wanted to tell you about our new inmate. We'll be getting Carol Colson this afternoon.
Oh, right, yeah. Meg's told me all about her. Is she all right?
According to this, she is. Colson's psychiatric evaluation has shown that she is not criminally insane and is fit to plead to the charge of murder, etc., etc.
But I understood that she tried to kill herself and her daughter.
Yes, that's what I wanted to see you about. Damn, where is it? Oh, yes. Although the evaluation showed Colson to be sane, her determination to suicide is still very much in evidence, so we would strongly advise, and so it goes on. So we have a problem.
What are we going to do?
I'm not sure. She's already had her obligatory 24 hours under observation, but under the circumstances, I don't think it'd hurt to put her into isolation for another day.
No. And considering the suicide threat, I think there should be a constant patrol in the area.
Definitely. I'll leave that with you. Thanks, Colleen. Just tell me when she arrives, will you?
Shall do.
Oh, and in case she's still holding a grudge against Joan Ferguson, I think it'd be just as well to keep them apart as much as possible.
There's a big coverage on the Colson siege.
Yes, I saw one of them. Overdone, as usual.
Yes, it was a bit colourful. It's a good thing, though, they didn't mention your name.
Yeah, thank God for that. Are they sending her here, do you know?
No idea. Oh, well, I better do something.
Look, thanks for doing the shift for me. What I said last night, it was uncalled for.
It's all right, Joan, I understand. Do you know where they've sent the child?
I didn't bother to ask. No concern of mine anymore.
I've always enjoyed the old traditions ever since I was a kid. Name days, Easter. Not too keen on the 1st of August, but that's only because I like my food too much. In fact, the only thing I never really agreed with was the arranged marriages.
Me too. Now I'm not so sure.
Oh, not sure. You must be joking. I mean, yuck. Can you imagine being married to someone you mightn't even like?
No, I can't. And I'm not going to be. But if our marriage hadn't been arranged, we mightn't have ever met.
Litza, could you marry me?
Yes. If I was sure that you thought enough of me.
Strike a light. You're supposed to be cleaning the sheets, not the floor. But you're not as handy with your hands as you are with your mouth.
What's the matter, Brandy? Gone off heavying old ladies, have ya?
Shut up, you. I can fight my own battles, and don't you call me old.
Oh, all right. Come, let's do some work.
Work? She couldn't work if she was in an iron lung.
Kennedy, you want in the governor's office.
What have you been up to now, Kennedy?
Nothing that's going to make me mad, I hope.
Oh, you don't need any help in that direction, Smith. You're an expert, aren't you? Which reminds me, Dr. Weissman will be in to see you later. Have you been jotting down what all your little voices have been saying? All right, Kennedy, get going.
Bloody freak. God, B, when you're gonna do something about her?
It'll happen.
But how could they let this happen, especially after you'd given out that press release?
Politics, Mrs. Reynolds. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've crossed swords with the federal government. I've lost this one, of course, and I don't like it. But there'll be other times.
And what about the media? What are you going to say to them?
The secretary's already typing that up. 2 foolscap pages of departmental double talk. That should keep them busy. Or confused, I don't care which.
Kennedy's outside, Governor.
Bring her in, would you?
Come on, Kennedy.
Oh, Mr. Douglas, how are you?
You'll be leaving us tomorrow, Kennedy.
Oh.
You'll be going back to the United States. We've just received your extradition order.
Good old Uncle Sam. Oh, I knew he wouldn't let me down. Well, I shall get a better deal back there.
Yes, well, before you get too excited, I think you should hear the terms of extradition, Mrs. Reynolds. As agreed by both parties, Margaret May Kennedy will be returned to the United States of America and placed in the state penitentiary where she will serve the full sentence as handed down by the Australian courts. No deals, Kennedy. Just a change of scenery.
Just put them on the cabinet, Mr. Wallace. I'll fix them up later.
Oh, boy. That'll teach me to turn up at the wrong time, won't it?
Sorry, I haven't even asked you what you wanted to see me about.
Oh, it's nothing very important. I've just done the cost of the materials for the pottery class, and it works out at $1.50 per head.
You sure? Doesn't sound very much to me.
Well, it isn't, but I get the clay through a friend of mine at the right price, and I thought I might pass it on.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
My pleasure.
And you think the women will stay interested enough to keep it going?
I don't think you got any worries about that. In fact, if one of them gets any more interested, I'm going to need protection.
Protection? What happened?
Oh, nothing to worry about, and no names, but a certain young lady made a very interesting proposition to me.
Oh, dear. Sounds like Brandy Carter. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not. Equality of the sexes, that's my motto. Especially if an old fogey like me gets propositioned by a pretty young girl.
I'm starting to wonder who needs the protection, you or the women. Well, I'm about to have my lunch, Mr. Wallace. Would you care to join me in some Wentworth cuisine?
Only if you call me Wally.
Oh,
come on, Carter, get a move on.
Yeah, we'd like to eat before Tuesday if it's all right with you.
So you bloody should be too.
Hey, Lizzie. Don't you reckon she's a bit funny? I mean, she runs a bit hot and cold.
Yeah.
Everything all right here?
Yes, it is. Carter's still acting very strangely, though. I wish I could remember where I'd seen her before.
Would you have a look at that? Okay, Carter, what the hell do you think you're playing at? Listen, I told you to sew that skirt up yesterday. Now, why haven't you done it? Dumb insolence. All right, you are on a charge. Now get to the dormitory and fix that skirt. Now.
Oh, cut it out. She's had a chance to have a meal yet.
It's bargain down charges, Smith. Want one? Get out.
Library. Of course.
Oh, God, what's happening to me? Oh.
Fisher's husband will be in to collect this for repairs. See that he signs for it, Coral.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Stand on that white line.
I wouldn't have hurt you,
Just
Miss
stand
Ferguson.
on the line. Your name is Carol Coulson? Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've been charged with murder and assault with a weapon. And you've been remanded in custody awaiting trial. Is that correct?
Please, Miss
Is
Ferguson.
that correct?
Yes.
Thanks. See you next time.
Thank you. This way, Mrs. Coulson. Mrs. Coulson, this is a prison, and you must do as you're told. If you obey the rules, then life will be made easier. Much easier than it was when you were living at home.
Are you all right? Yes, I couldn't find the... I need a needle and cotton, that's all.
I'll get it for you later. But first I want to have a talk with you.
No, I mean, I can't. The other woman said I had to do it straight away.
Well, why didn't you do it last night?
I don't know. I must have forgotten.
No, I don't think you're the forgetful type, Brandy. I mean, I don't think you could afford to be, could you? Not with the job that you've got.
Oh, please don't say it.
I told you I'd met you somewhere before, and I finally remembered where. You're the librarian at the East Bank Library, aren't you? Now, I was there the day the debt collector came to see you. But there's something wrong. Something I can't quite put my finger on.
You've been in this place too long, you know that? Me, a librarian? I've read 2 books in my life, Screw, and both of them were porn, with pictures. I mean, me, a librarian?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we comes around.